That's a lot of hours. Hello. Hi, everybody. We're back. Another episode of Beer Talks TO with your friends Stanley and Addie and John.
It's like you forgot our names.
I know. No, sorry.
Are we good?
I'm trying to get into the rhythm of it. It's been a minute. I mean, they don't know.
Right.
But for us, it's been a minute.
True.
So I'm kind of trying to get my groove back together.
True. You have to put on your podcast voice
Honestly,
and personality.
You guys don't think this takes effort? It takes a lot of effort, man. Anyway.
It comes so naturally to you, though.
Yeah, thanks.
This is how he is in every social setting.
That's right, yeah.
As if he's on a podcast.
Yes.
I just constantly...
He opens the door. Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
How's it going? Welcome. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting bullied again with my friends Stan and Addie. Why don't you say hi first, Stanley?
Hi first, Stanley.
And then we have ads.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, we're back. I hope you guys have been liking the season 4. Have you guys been liking season 4? Have you guys been listening to it, Stan, Addie?
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Yep.
And?
I am still shocked that we are at season 4.
Me too.
And I just met up with my law school buddies, and they just found out I have a podcast.
Oh,
Dang.
that's always fun.
Ooh, fun times.
Does that mean we have to be more PG now, or?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Nothing changes, is what you're saying.
They speak like me, if not even more. Sometimes Eric can't handle us. Like, imagine like 5 Addies in one room.
Oof.
So yeah, all good.
Too late. Eric married you already, so.
I know, right?
Really,
no returns.
No backsies on that one.
No backsies. Although we don't have our marriage certificate yet, so technically we're not
No
even married.
shot.
Yeah,
What?
it hasn't been registered yet.
Wait, so was that whole thing you did a sham?
Yeah.
Like,
It was all make
at the
believe. Yeah. It was all pretend.
Yes, pretty much.
Anyway, short of Addie's divorce, we have our beer of the day. Northern
married
Lights.
first to divorce, guys.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's why you can't even have it.
I can't.
We're on step 2 already. Anyway, Northern Lights Hazy IPA, tropical hazy, juicy.
Wait, I feel like you're missing a couple of words.
Bobcaygeon. Bobcaygeon?
Oh.
Bobcaygeon? Okay, now that's Korean.
I thought
Korean.
it's Bob.
That's not Korean, bro.
I know it's not. I went Korean.
I
don't know why I read it, and then I thought Bob Pigeon because there's like a duck.
A bird?
Yeah, so like Bob Pigeon.
Which is clearly a loon.
Yes.
Anyway, it's an
Any
IPA,
wolf
Addie.
words. If you know, you know.
I know. It's a hazy IPA. Do you guys remember what a hazy IPA is?
Do you?
Out of all the yeah, I do. I
Oh,
remember.
actually?
Yeah. So a hazy IPA versus like a regular IPA is a little bit more juicy. It's supposed to not be as, I guess, bitter and harsh. Remember the one we had, like the previous episode when we had the IPA, it was more, you taste the bitters. So with a hazy IPA, it's supposed to be juicier, a little bit fruitier, and you're not supposed to taste the bitterness as much.
Yeah, a lot of people say that hazy IPAs are a good introduction to IPAs because they're not as bitter. Yeah.
That makes sense.
This is 6.1er though.
I know.
Ooh.
It's okay. We're doing this at night, so it's fine.
We're doing
But
it at
on
drinking
a work
hours.
night.
Yeah, not like 10 in the morning on Sundays.
It smells like IPA. I like it.
Let me crack it open.
Yeah,
honestly,
this, brewery is
if
in
this is
Peterborough.
if this is like a like a welcome IPA for people, I'd be surprised. Yeah,
Really?
see, Addie's making a face already.
Oh, that's not fair. I make a face at all IPAs.
Exactly.
I smell evergreen trees.
Stan spilling and now he's cheating.
Evergreen. Did you say you smell evergreen trees?
Do you not smell it?
Like pine needles.
No. Evergreen. It has to be evergreen.
Okay, but there's like
Isn't pine evergreen?
yeah, there's like 1,000
green, always- it's
breeds.
always green.
That's
Am I
1,000
crazy?
trees
Okay, I don't know my
of
trees.
evergreen. Evergreen is like, tropical trees. And then you're like, yeah, I like tropical trees. And I'm like coconut trees? And you're like, no, tropical trees. You see what I mean?
Are we still on the subway? Like, where are
I'm
like
confused.
what?
I'm saying evergreen is a category of trees. It's not one tree.
Oh,
Yes, correct.
알았어.
Understand?
I don't know what kind of evergreen I smell then.
Well, it's not pine. Let me tell you that.
It's
because-
definitely not
It's
pine.
very fresh.
fresh.
I don't know. Like, is my nose weird? Like, I can't smell. Like, there's not too much. Maybe it's all like the bubbles on top because I.
Let's have a sip then.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sips.
Oh my god, it's sweet, right? It's sweet, right? Like that first hit.
This is
That's kind of good.
Is John going like, ooh, I like it?
I do. I do like it.
Yeah, I can see it in your face.
And you're right that it is sweet, but like I think like in the grand scheme of IPAs, it's sweet, you know.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm
Fair.
trying really hard to relate this to tropical.
I don't taste tropical.
I think there's a citrusiness to it.
Like citrus bitters.
Yeah, like
Yes.
citrus bitters.
See, we say that every time we have an IPA, but I will say it's not as bitter as normal.
Right.
It is completely cloudy.
It looks
Oh,
like a
that's
smoothie.
You can't even
Yeah.
see through it, you know. I like it though. Northern Lights Hazy IPA. I have our last one was IPA as well, right?
I think so.
That
But
one
that
was
one was
definitely not
bitter.
sweet. Yeah,
Yeah, that
not
one was
bad.
strong.
That one was sour. I like this. a
I've
lot, actually.
decided. It smells like hemlock.
I don't know what hemlock is.
She freaking looked up the tree.
I did.
She's like,
I don't know what hemlock is.
you don't know
Because I know
hemlock?
it's not pine, it's not juniper,
What am I, a witch?
it's not redwood. Redwood is way more woody.
Two rat tails. Yeah.
And a little bit of hemlock.
Hemlock. You know what's funny? You say hemlock, and now I'm looking
Yeah.
at the actor who's Hemsworth.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is how we get on detours.
Yeah, Thor. That's who he is. That's right. Chris Hemsworth. I was like, isn't
OMG.
Hemlock in Avengers? Anyway, any other thoughts, Addie?
I feel like this is very sweet. It's
Do you like it
of the IPAs, I actually think I like this one best. Because so far of all the IPAs we have, this is the first one where I don't have that bitter aftertaste immediately.
Yeah, the bitterness doesn't linger.
It does not linger. I am
Yeah.
in shock. Yo, Northern Lights, eh?
I know.
I'm surprised.
They're doing something right.
Oh no, the company's called Bobcaygeon.
I know. Big
Bob-
Bobcaygeon.
Bobcaygeon. Like pigeon, Cajun,
Pigeon. Bobcaygeon.
Pigeon, Cajun,
Bobcaygeon.
Bobcaygeon. Okay, cool.
Bobcaygeon. Oh, it's a place.
Oh, it's
Like
an actual
a
place.
town?
It's a community in the Trent 7 waterway in the city of Kawartha Lakes.
Oh, no way!
Oh,
Yeah.
Northern
Alright,
Lights
shout out
makes
Kawartha
sense.
Lakes.
Yeah, shout out to Kawartha Lakes. Bobcaygeon.
Oh, like the 0 people there listening.
Any other notes, Stan, before we move on?
No, I think I like this one. Honestly, though, like I wish it was more bitter. Like when I was
Oh.
thinking IPA, I was expecting more like punch in the face.
But it does,
This is-
though. Brother, you're
it's
just
just-
used to it, man. You're just used to it.
Maybe. But it's been a minute since I've had one, so I was expecting like a bigger like shock when I first
Right.
tasted it. but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still good.
Like a very
I
in your
drink it
face
again.
bitter, right?
is it one of those things where like you've prepared yourself for the bitterness and you're not getting it, so you're kind of disappointed?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Ah.
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing at all. And
True.
in fact, like if this was our first IPA, I think I would have loved it. Like had I known, this would have been our first one.
True. Had I known IPAs could taste like this, I might not have hated it for so many seasons.
We've only
I
had 4.
apologize.
You've
I
hated it for
apologize.
4 seasons.
I mean, I apologize to all IPAs. Apparently, not all of you are evil, just most.
Yikes.
You've hated You've hated
So funny.
most IPAs. Anyway,
Actually, though.
the Crazy Haze. Why is it called the Crazy Haze? No, it's Northern Lights Hazy IPA.
Hazy.
Where's
Yeah,
the crazy?
yeah
I
where'd
don't
you
know.
get crazy
I don't know
from?
where I got crazy from. I guess I got it from Hazy.
Crazy hazy.
That's right. What's the tropical? It says tropical.
Right, that's what I was wondering. Like, I don't understand.
And then
Yeah.
Addie's like, actually, it's evergreen.
Actually, it's juniper. Oh wait, no. What
No,
is it?
Hemlock.
Hemsworth. Oh, hemlock.
God,
I was like,
you're
what is like this
unhinged.
witchy plant?
Yeah. What'd you plan? Anyway, Stanley, what are we talking about today?
Actually, I don't know. Addie, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, I have stolen the reins of production for this episode from
Yeah,
Stan.
I'm
Yay.
free.
Give me the
I'm
reins.
making my way back.
Uh-huh.
This episode, we are going to talk about weddings because I just had mine and I have lots of feelings. But
Oh.
we're gonna talk about a specific side of weddings, the tea side where we spill the bad stuff. Because weddings are always happy, of course. You talk about all the good stuff, sure. Sunshine, rainbows, doves in the sky, sure. But there's a dark side to weddings. And the dark side to weddings is the drama that follows it. What drama am I talking about? Do you have family going to your wedding? Yeah. Do you have exes coming to your wedding? You're an idiot. And
Why do you have
Yeah.
exes
I
coming
know,
to
that's
your wedding?
crazy. That's
yo,
crazy.
this is what we're going to talk about this episode. So
Wait, did you guys have exes at your wedding that nobody knew about?
I did not have any exes at my wedding.
Wait, are you saying...
What? Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Me and Stanley just made the same face.
I was there. I was at that.
I was
wedding.
there too, bro.
I think you forgot that that person was Eric's ex because it's been so long ago and according to him, not real. But like apparently they dated for like a year. How is it not real?
I am confused, but let's get into this.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is not just from my experience, but obviously I'm going to draw from that. But apparently this is a thing because
Okay, it can
like-
only be from your experiences episode because John and I are not married.
wait,
I've been to a lot of weddings.
I was going to say, wait, you must have heard drama like John, in your previous side job being a photographer, have you not seen drama? You must have seen drama.
There's always drama, man.
Yo,
There's
tell me your
always-
favorite.
No, I can't.
Wait, there's no names. No one's gonna know.
I know, but like it just doesn't feel. It doesn't sit well to me. That like
Oh.
because like I try to see the best. Like you hope for the best. I'm there. Like you said,
Who
it's
are you?
Wait.
Hope for the best.
Yeah.
This isn't the real John.
It's 2024, John. 26. 2026, John.
Okay, bring back 2024, John. I want
Yeah,
that.
no.
John back.
You throw it even further back. Bring 2020, 2010 John back.
2010, yeah,
Yo.
2018, John.
Dang. Yeah.
Bring 2021, John, the one that I played League with and is very ruthless about giving feedback.
Ooh.
Wait,
Yes.
no, that doesn't. Yeah, no, that's
Even I
long-
know about that.
That's
Bring
long gone.
that John back.
Long
Bring
gone.
2021, John.
Long gone. After
The John that calls people out for no reason.
okay, there's reasons why I call them out. That's why I call you out. You see?
No, he's not. He's coming back. He's
He's
coming
coming
back.
back.
We're channeling. We're channeling.
The curtain's being pulled. Curtain's being pulled.
anyway, that's not happening. I don't like. We could always, not that we could always gauge a marriage that will last.
Oh yeah, you
just
mentioned
'cause-
that.
Yeah, just because of like how much harder is the couple trying to do the make believe situation? How much harder are they trying to execute the whole, like a Disney wedding? You know what I mean? Like a fantastical kind of, like you said, like rainbows and butterflies, right? But then
Yeah.
the harder that you push for that, it's just the more you're trying to suppress, right? So,
Like
so-
they cover up things that happen, like if there's mishaps on the day.
just like the personality wise and stuff like that, like the whole bridezilla situation.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like, and I mean it's a real thing, right? And I know that it's stressful, but sometimes like
Yeah.
anyway, it's not in my place to tell about.
Not
bad
even like
things.
fun drama.
I don't really have fun dramas outside of like, the bride. It's usually the bride.
That's fair.
It's
I was
usually-
chill, but I'm just saying.
Sure, you were chill. It was just
Yeah,
the
I'm
bride.
not the one with exes at my
Listen,
wedding.
listen. Every bride thinks they're chill.
Exactly.
Every single one. Thinks
Exactly.
they're
Wait,
chill.
is this where I find out I was not chill? Was I not chill? Okay.
You were great. See, this is why we.
Okay, no,
you
no,
were
no. Hold on,
great,
hold
you
on.
were great.
Let's separate this out. Leading up to the wedding, I was very strict in terms of like getting shit done. But on the day of, I was fairly chill. No.
On the day of, I think you were too busy to not be chill.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
like
There's like enough things happen. Like you guys were non-stop, like literally
yeah.
since I've seen you in the morning. I don't know what the girls were doing in the morning, but
Mhm.
like since I see you until literally like the last second where everybody's gotta go,
Yeah.
like you had no time to be not chill.
But I was also not like, I say this because I've seen it where like the bride's kind of walking around and be like, why is this not there? Or like, why is this not hung up? Why is it, like she's like on it in terms of like seeing the whole wedding. But I was having such a good time. I was like, oh, the altar's not set up. It's fine. Literally, like what was it, like 15 minutes before the ceremony starts? I saw it, but I was like, it's fine. There's an arch there. It's fine. And then some like the venue person was like, wait, it's not decorated. And then they went and decorated it. And I was like, I mean, I would have been fine with just the wooden arch. It's fine.
Wow. So you feel like you were more relaxed, is what you're saying?
I think because I know how much everyone, especially like Stan and I, how much we've worked up until the wedding day. I'm like, we've planned for all contingencies. So I was like, you know what? If a little bit goes off plan, it's all still gonna fall within the range of our expectation. So then I was like fine with it. So that's why I felt fairly relaxed and chill in terms of being the day of. Yeah.
You were able to let go, is what you're
Exactly. I was able to let go
Yeah.
because I think I told you guys, right? I'm like, we plan for 110%, but if we executed like 85, 90%, I'm happy. Yeah. So I was fairly chilled the day of.
Because, like, for context, I think I've been to definitely over 10 weddings, probably closer to at least 30,
Dang.
right?
Damn, 10 to 30 is a big jump. Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And like, like what you're saying, Addie, is like, it's the norm of like
Bride behavior?
Yeah, of like bride behavior. Of like,
I'd say so.
Oh yeah.
Like you'd make the effort to be like, you know what, it's fine. Like the fact that you're telling yourself that you know what, it's fine.
I think most of the brides I've seen is the day of. They're like, okay, like let me just go and enjoy this day, because I think that's what they've been told.
That's
right?
what you're
And I
supposed
think
to be.
Yeah, rightfully so. They should just try their best to enjoy the day, and whatever happens.
Right.
I don't know if like I've seen a bride on her wedding day that's gone berserk.
Oof.
I've
You
seen
don't
it.
like it. You wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
I've seen it once, and I think it was not fun for everyone else, because we can tell that she was like not happy because like the flowers weren't a certain way, or like certain things were not put in the right spot. And I was like, oof, he's gonna hear about it tonight.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
it's so awkward because everybody can tell is the worst part.
Yes.
And especially as a vendor, because like we have a job to do, right? And like everything, it just kind of dominoes to like everything being harder. Like okay,
you feel like you're walking on eggshells.
yeah, because then for example, like okay, we're scheduled to shoot for the family, and she's like pissy and shit, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't care, like whatever, let's just take the photos now or whatever. And like the uncle is like missing or whatever, right? And then the mom gets upset. You know what I mean? It's just like a chain
Right.
reaction of things. So definitely that like those cases exist, but does that mean that they're gonna have like a terrible marriage? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I don't know.
Okay, without being specific, what is one telltale sign that you find that predicts whether or not the marriage is gonna last?
The bride is pissy from like since like morning of, and the husband's getting drunk.
Oh,
Oh no.
that is a bad combo. That is a bad combo.
I feel like okay, maybe let me I don't think we need to smooth over the situation, because that's pretty bad.
That's
But
pretty-
I do think that if the bride is upset and the husband or like the groom knows about it but does nothing,
yeah.
that's not a great sign.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There you
That's
You
go.
know what I mean?
a terrible sign.
There you go.
Like if you were upset and like I keep trying to remember if we can say Eric's name out loud.
Yeah, we can.
Like if you were upset and Eric knows about it, because like someone's told him, like, hey man, like Addie's just like not having a good time,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, huh?
Eh.
Yeah, I'd be like,
she'll
oh,
be fine.
like,
She'll be
what the
fine.
heck?
What if you'd be like, she'll be fine, and then he like cracks a can of beer, and he's like, and shoots at.
That's also concerning, isn't
That's
it?
concerning. That's concerning. I think because Eric would be the type to be like, oh, what's wrong? Like try to find out more, right?
Mhm,
And then
mhm.
like, cause he kind of knows and be like, okay, people are coming to him because like it's not something that other people can solve. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Right. That's true. That's
Like
true.
I don't think on the day of your wedding too many things went wrong, did it?
No, at least I didn't know of it. So that
I,
was the
there,
other
there were
thing.
definitely things that went wrong.
there were
Let me tell you
definitely
right
things that
now.
went wrong. Yes, there were
Let me
definitely
tell you
things.
right now.
No, I see. Okay, see, that's the thing. I think part of it wasn't even. I was chill in the sense not because I was like I see or know things that are happening, and I'm like, it's fine now. It's literally I didn't care. I think it was
or nobody told you.
yeah. A, nobody told me. B, I really didn't care, and C, I really trusted everyone. Like I trusted you. I trusted the venue coordinator. I trusted everyone to just figure it out.
But I think that's the whole point of having a team, right? Like, okay, so
Yes.
let's just say that. Let's
That's
just
true.
say that, like, no, okay. Let's take your wedding for example, because I think let
Right.
me maybe give a little bit of context so everyone can be on the same page as us. So,
Okay.
your wedding was very. I think it's very kind of like cozy, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not cozy in the sense that it was small. No, it was a big wedding, in my opinion.
Mm.
Right? It's got more than like 100 some odd
Mm.
people. Like it's fairly sizable. The venue itself, it's sizable, right? So there's a
Mhm,
lots of like decoration and stuff. But what I mean cozy is like there's no like professional teams that's putting all of this together, right? Like most of the quote unquote staff, at least the coordination staff, the people that kind of like took on roles of like hey, you got to do this and you got to do that, or people that you already know, like friends and family, essentially.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
And you did employ a lot of friends and family to kind of get
Mhm.
stuff done.
Mhm.
Obviously with like venue staff and like for example catering staff, like there's no way that we could have done that.
Right.
But in terms of like making sure that who goes out where to drop things off, like those people are all friends and family, right? So
Mhm.
that's what I mean by like cozy, because you guys also did a lot of your own decorations. You
Mm.
guys didn't like hire a decoration company or anything like
Yeah.
that. There's no designer. Like you guys did most of it yourself,
Right.
right? And then so I think for your wedding, like would you consider like the prep up to your wedding like relatively okay? Like did you go through any kind of like struggles of like, oh, I really wish this could have happened, but you had to give up on certain things? Because what I'm trying to get at is I think there's a very big difference between kind of like these more, I don't want to say DIY because DIY makes it sound cheap,
Right.
but like these more like
Casual.
yeah, like I don't know if that's the right word, but you guys know what
I
I'm
do,
trying
I
to
do,
say,
I do,
right?
I do.
Like
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
like a self-done wedding
Yeah.
versus like a very very produced like Kanye West wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think there's a
yeah.
big difference.
For me personally, because I would say because of the way we did it and our design was fairly simple, to be honest. I can't imagine hiring anyone to do it. Like it was so simple. It was literally so simple. I don't think I can imagine the prep being any different. I think what I could imagine was maybe I overestimated the artistic understanding of some people, because like
I was trying to be so PC.
oh, in the sense that like I was just like, oh, just put flowers in a vase, for example. And then they were like very confused. They're like, what do you mean put flowers in a vase? Like how high should the stem go? Like should I put baby's breath next to it? Do you want this flower next to this flower? And I'm like, just don't put the same flower next to each other, and then that's it. And they're like still asking a lot of questions. I'm like, oh, it's not that simple.
It's not. It's not that simple.
Right,
It can
right.
get as complicated as it could be, right? And I think that's why there's
Right.
such a huge market for that.
Yeah.
And again, just because everything, and by casual I mean like when I labeled, when I suggested labeling casual, I mean like, and I know Stan is saying cozy, like intimate, right?
Yeah, I think
Because-
that's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
Because of like an intimate setting, like the motifs and the themes and the designs and like the flower arrangement and stuff like that, right? Like you can very much get lost in the weeds in that,
Right.
and like there's no like, okay, that's good enough, like you don't have to do that. You could just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with weddings, right? Like, John, you're absolutely right. You can go as like crazy detailed as you possibly can,
Yeah, man.
True.
and then or you can go the complete opposite direction and be like, whatever's fine.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
put a candle on the table.
yeah, as long
situation.
as it's a passable situation, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
as long as it like feels like a wedding, right?
Right,
Like, I'm good with that. But like people are like, oh, I want, you know, 1 rose, 2 daisies, you know, kind of situation, and like half a stem on one and like a full stem on the other.
And some people are that specific, right?
Right.
Like,
Yes.
it's crazy.
Right, I
And
know.
so, like, Addie, like, is that what you were like hoping for, or were you looking for just like very casual, kind of like chill vibe?
Exactly. I was looking for a very chill vibe. I didn't really have expectations on how, like, I didn't have like a dream wedding. Like, you know how some people have like scrapbooks since they're like 8 years old or whatever. Like, I didn't have that, right? So I was just like, I just want some flowers on the table. I just want the napkins to be folded, not even like in any particular way. Like, just fold it and put it on the table. Like, I was like,
Yeah, you know what? I can attest to that. Like, Addie did say that, and she had like so little like requirements. I think I had more of a vision than she did for her own wedding.
actually.
Do you remember when I told you? I'm like, Adeline, if a flower were to touch you, it has to be real.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, do you think we could get this off Temu? And Stan was like,
was like,
are
no!
you insane?
She was gonna get her bouquet off Temu.
They have them in Dollarama. They have bouquets in Dollarama.
I'm like, no, you cannot get a bouquet off Temu.
Okay, wait, Addy, but if you had the opportunity, let's say, and if you had the capacity, ability,
Yeah.
whatever the meter,
You're right,
you
right.
would, right?
No,
You still wouldn't go nuts with it?
no,
Really?
no. I loved everything about my wedding in the sense that that was the vibe I wanted. I wanted to be chill. I wanted to be intimate. I
was on
wanted it
point.
to be like unassuming, you know? Like, I don't want people to feel underdressed for my wedding or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was a everything was exactly what I wanted it to be. Even if I had the money to throw at it, not that I didn't throw money at it, but if I did, I don't think I can spend 100K on it, like just based on what I want. So, yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this question then. When
Yeah.
you guys were planning your wedding at any point, because you guys planned this wedding for a long time, at any
Yes.
point, did you and Eric get into a fight about anything? Like, was there something that Eric really wanted and you're like, no, or like vice versa?
Yes, only because I wanted it to be simple, and then there were times where he wanted it to be fancy, and I'm like, one example, photo booth. I'm like,
Oh,
it was hilarious. Stan and I laughed about this. Eric, I love you. I was like, yeah, it's like photo booth. Like, it's so cheap. You can get one for like under $400. And he was like, what do you mean? And it's like, it's a backdrop and a machine that hooks up to a printer. I can find you one for under $400 or $500.
Yes.
And then he looked for it. And then you know which one he fell in love with? He fell in love with like the minivan or like the Airstream standalone on the field. Like you walk into the Airstream or you walk into the minibus and the entire bus is a photo booth. He's like, wouldn't that be so cool? We have the entire field, like it could be a statement piece, and then it's something for people to go and do, and then we could spread out like the crowd. And I'm like, yes, but it is $2,500.
Wow.
If we can spend it, would you spend it on that? And I'm like, I don't know if I'd want that even if I had the money for it. Not that I didn't have the money for it. Like, we could have budgeted for it, but I'm also like, why?
Before this episode becomes throwing Eric under the bus. Sorry.
Right.
Throwing Eric under the photo booth bus.
okay.
Was he doing it for his sake, or was he doing it, you know what I mean?
You are correct. So one of the reasons why I love this man is he's very considerate for everyone else. He's like, he wants everyone to have a good time, and it's like he wants this to be an event, right? Which obviously, of course,
It was.
So that's why he was like, I want something that's like memorable for everyone. That's why, in fairness, it's true that would be super memorable. It's super cool, super fun. So for him, I guess for me, there were a lot of just like check marks off the boxes. And then for him, he wanted to make it very special, which I do love about him. So we disagreed on that. Ultimately, went with like kind of like a mid-range photo booth.
The photo booth was still nice.
It was
that you
still
guys
really
had?
nice.
I think
Yeah,
it's
like
still above average. I think.
yeah, exactly. It wasn't like a plain white backdrop and printer on the side with a high schooler running the machine kind of
Yeah, yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
could
like
tell. I could tell.
It was a
yeah,
college student.
I could
yeah,
tell. It
there
was a
was some
college
effort
student.
to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, honestly, I didn't realize there is such a big range in terms of wedding stuff. But yeah, that was one. I mean, there were a few, but honestly, Eric and I had similar vision in that we wanted it to be intimate. So like there weren't too many fights. Like I've heard of
Mm.
other people having bigger and longer fights than us. So in the grand scheme of things, I have to say, like, he wasn't one of those grooms that just kind of sit back and let me do everything. He
Yeah,
did
yeah,
have an
yeah.
idea. He did participate.
He had
So
an input. Yeah.
exactly. And like he actually did stuff too. So like I appreciate that about him. Thank you for being a good groom, Eric.
Mm. Yeah, way to pull him out of the bus.
Yeah, yeah. Let me save you.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't that bad. Let me just.
No, no reversing. We kept driving.
Wait, Stan, why are you asking ads about if they had, you know?
No, I'm just curious, right? Because like throughout the whole thing, I know that there were disagreements.
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
always
But I
gonna be.
didn't-
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just didn't know like how bad were the disagreements, or like if they had like, for example, argued about anything,
Oh.
or like kind of like what your experiences were on that, right? Because I don't know, like I feel like I don't know, maybe controversial opinion. Like I feel like weddings to me are like,
Are overrated. Say it.
yeah, like I
Okay,
kind
okay.
of feel like that, right? And not that it's like bad. Like
No,
like
no,
I
no,
said,
no, no.
I love love. I love going to weddings. I love celebrating my friends who are getting married.
Right.
I love that. But I like if I were to do it, like I can't see myself doing that. Like it's like, cause to me it's like I want to be able to like really celebrate it with
Yes.
the people that I love, and I would love to spend more time. Like for example, using Eric and Addie's wedding as an example, I
Yeah.
would love to spend more time with them to celebrate them. I feel like even as a guest, I would maybe like, if I'm lucky, right, get maybe like 10-15 minutes for the day, and
Yeah.
that's kind of it. And I'm just like, oh, what a like, not too bad, but like what a shame that like I don't get to like be happy for you more. You know?
Yeah.
You know,
wanna-
that's what I
Yeah.
used to think too.
Yeah, but
But you convinced me otherwise. You were the one that convinced
Oh,
me.
no!
you're right. I did say that.
Oh,
I did say that. I was
no.
like, because I remember Eric, actually Addie was specifically, she's like, I don't want a wedding. And I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, if you're gonna get married, like, I think you should celebrate with your friends. And like, a wedding is a really good way to do that.
Mhm.
True.
But like, I think since I've said that, because I think that was like 3-4 years ago. It was like right after the
Yes.
pandemic. And then since then, maybe like it's just because of the age, like the place of life where we are at now. Like when I'm like 20 and stuff, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, weddings, let's go. And like open bar, woo. You know? But then now I'm like, oh yeah, wedding. Like, oh god, I have to like bust out my suit and like,
You gotta look good.
The
like I
hassle
hope
of
it fits.
Mm.
Oh my god, gotta socialize.
Yeah. And then I'm like, man, like the dance floor situation.
Mm.
Every single wedding that I've been to after I turned 30, like the dance floor is just not the same.
What is?
It's
Wait,
not
what do
the
you
same.
mean? What do you mean?
Wait,
it's
hold
not the
on.
same?
John and I had fun at dance floor.
I mean, I always have fun. Mind you, I wasn't sober, so you know,
Neither was
You
I.
should not be.
you know. So
Okay,
Yeah,
I
but
was.
I'm not saying it's like bad, but it's just like to me,
Right.
I'm like maybe this isn't me, you know. I'm just like,
It sounds like it's you.
loud.
It sounds
Yeah,
like it's you.
probably. I'm like,
Yeah.
music's so loud. I'm like, I wish there's like
Oh,
something
no.
more quiet where I can talk to people.
This is like your take on that is my same take about clubs.
Fair. I agree with that. If it
Right?
applied to clubs, yes.
The parallel of it, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Addie, you were gonna say something.
I was actually gonna ask you, like, what are your thoughts on weddings?
Okay, sorry. Just for context, how many weddings have you guys been to?
Oof.
Like
I would
definitely
say
over 10 or
upward-
at least 10?
Yeah, definitely over 10. Less than
think-
20, not quite not quite at 30.
I think I'm plus minus 10.
For the record, 30 weddings for a photographer is very low. Okay.
But you're not advertised as a wedding photographer.
Right. True.
Right?
And that
You're a
wasn't your
photographer,
full-time
period.
job.
Yeah.
I guess. In any case. So I just don't want people to think that be like, oh, you guys think 30 is amazing. Like I know it's not that amazing. Now given in that sample size,
Right.
I have gone to weddings that are what, like with 500 to close to 1,000 people,
Jesus.
versus
Dang.
like as small as like a backyard wedding of like, you know,
Like
20
COVID?
Yeah, like COVID 20 people.
Ah, okay, okay,
right?
okay.
I mean, the smallest pre-COVID, post-COVID is probably like 100. Yes, Stanley?
I have a question. Sorry, I raised my hand.
Go ahead.
When you guys say wedding, I just want to clarify. Are we talking about like wedding as in like the ceremony or the reception or a combination?
It's both for me.
It's both for me
The
as well.
combination.
Yes,
right? Okay,
yes,
cool,
yes.
cool, cool, cool.
With the
Right.
ceremony and the reception combined.
And then like whatever cocktail hour in between if they have one.
Yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
Like,
Like the whole shebang.
exactly. Like to me, the entire program is the
Is
wedding.
wedding.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Not just like wedding ceremony.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the wedding is the day. You know what I mean? Like the day.
Right. Like it's a full day event situation.
But yeah, as what was your question?
Like, how do you? Well, out of us three, especially, you've been to the most weddings. Like, what's your view on weddings? Like, how do you feel about weddings?
Well, firstly, personally, you guys know I'm very traditional. So
Right.
You are?
I am. Yeah, surprisingly.
In terms of like marriage and love.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very much for weddings. I'm very much
Mm.
for, you know, all the you know, bells and whistles. Now, given of course
Okay,
within
okay.
reason, right?
Yeah.
My cousin, for example, he got married in the Philippines, and he was working here, right? And his
Did he
job
flood a church with like lilies on the side and very like crazy rich Asian.
worse. His,
Oh.
What?
yeah, let me finish. His job was the wallet, basically.
Ah.
Because they were setting everything, like the bride was setting everything up over there, actually, you know. And to be fair to my, you know, what is it, cousin-in-law, I guess, right? To be fair to her, it was a lot of her aunts that are like, oh yeah, we should do this, we should do that. Oh, fireworks display, yeah, we should totally get fireworks display.
Firework display?
Yeah.
I see.
Like Disney Castle fireworks display.
Wow.
God dang.
Yeah. And like
Wow.
the venue that they went, that was probably the most ambitious wedding that I've been to personally.
Wait, why?
Wait, was it pulled off? Like did they pull it off?
Yeah, they
Very
did.
impressive.
It was like you
Yeah,
like you know
that's
those princess, like the ending of a movie, ending of a Disney princess movie where it's like a silhouette of the princess and the prince,
Yeah,
and then like
yeah.
the fireworks are blowing up behind them.
Right.
It was that, like that was the shot.
Like actually?
Like they got that shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Okay. Fair.
But that's the thing. Like he was broke after that. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Oh.
And my cousin, he's a hard worker. Like legit,
Yeah.
he doesn't stay home. Like he works probably 7 days a week.
God dang.
And he's like, you know what? It's fine. Fuck it. Whatever. You know? Like I don't think he had much say on what was going on, because I'm pretty sure if he did, if he
Are
knew
they
that,
still married?
yeah, for sure. Happily. Actually, they just had a kid. Which is
Oh.
very cute.
Hold on. Didn't they just get married? This is not the same cousin, right? That you
No.
just. Okay, because
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
wait,
Different
no,
cousin.
they got married in December and it already popped out a kid.
Different
I was
cousin,
very
different cousin.
confused. Okay, different cousin.
This was a
Gotcha.
long time ago. This was a while.
Okay,
back.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that I did have. I went back for, because I was, you know, he wanted to be part of his groomsmen and stuff like that. And like,
I remember.
yeah. And like for context, the venue that they booked
Yeah.
was where politicians get married.
Oh my
Oh, that's a big deal in Asia.
Exactly. Right?
damn.
So that, like, just to set the bar for you guys, that's what I'm saying. Like every flower is real.
Even the one she stepped on?
Even the ones that are on the fucking backsplash. Okay?
The pain in Addie's eyes right now.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my God.
backsplash. Addy, the ones attached to the chairs.
No, my God.
That's what I'm saying, right?
I'm losing air.
That's what I'm saying. Now,
Wow.
if we were to speak on like, but I've been to fancier weddings for work,
Yeah.
and this one's like gold themed. Like it's like, you know, it's the cult. I'm not gonna name names, but it's the culture where it's like I have to outflex the family. You know what I mean? And it's more of like a dick measuring contest of like who has more wealth kind of situation, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So now, am I gonna go in there and be like, oh, look at these fuckers like pretending and whatever, right? Obviously not, right? Like otherwise I'd hate my job, right?
True.
Like I'm just like, okay, let's just have a good time. I'm already here.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
You
Like,
have to kind of lie to yourself and buy into the idea for the day.
exactly. Like I'm in a drug den. I'm like, all right, I'll do some drugs. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, redacted. What?
The opinions of John do not represent the opinions of Beer Talk
Our
Theo.
lawyer friends are listening to this. We talked about this earlier.
we're speaking metaphorically, okay?
Allegedly.
In other words, when in Rome. In other words.
Right. Just starting with that.
We're in Rome.
I may have went a little far. Let me take a step back. When in Rome, okay? But yeah, I mean, am I gonna do a wedding like that extravagant? Probably not. But like, I would like it to be. Would I like fireworks?
Okay.
Honestly, probably, because it was so badass. Honestly, it was so badass.
Dude, I did not see that coming from you. Like, I know you're like sappy and all about love, but like, you want fireworks?
Wow. Yeah.
Yo, you want fireworks, John?
Why not? Knock on wood, I only get married once, right?
Fair enough.
Okay, if I get divorced, no fireworks ever again.
It's only for the first wedding.
For that first time, yeah.
The second one's gonna be in the backyard.
All right,
Yeah.
ladies, come get your fireworks.
Imagine, and it's just fireworks. That's it.
Fireworks.
Everybody just goes home, afterwards. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, so you want fireworks for like that's crazy. Like, okay, so beyond fireworks, like you want an extravagant wedding then? Like, you're okay with cashing money on this?
Honestly, probably, but like not to the point of like,
Taking out
real
a loan?
flower petals that the flower girls are throwing away. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Would you take out a loan for a wedding like that?
No, I would not take a loan.
Oh, so okay, so that's what you mean by reasonable. Like within
Yes.
your power, you'd
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it
yeah.
as extravagant
Yeah.
as you can.
Would you spend all of your like after your wedding? You would have like very little. In
No,
savings?
I would not do that. I'm just
Okay,
not. I'm just
okay.
not that guy anyway. In the first place.
Fair,
Right.
fair. Like you don't want to walk out of that broke.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
So
fireworks.
That's
Well,
your
yeah,
bar.
man. I mean, have you guys been to? I mean, you guys have been to Chinese weddings. There's fireworks involved, no?
No.
No.
Really?
But there is one thing I didn't get that I wanted as a kid. If I
There's fireworks.
no. So there's this Chinese tradition, like in the ancient, like 2,000 years ago kind of situation. The bride gets carried to the husband's house to get married.
You
in
guys
this-
live together.
No. In like an 8 people lifted
Chair.
chair kind of
Yeah,
situation.
like a pharaoh situation.
Like a pharaoh situation, but it's like a whole house. Like
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
in
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah. I wanted that as a kid.
Who did you imagine carrying you?
Addy,
let's do it tomorrow. Bet.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of still want to do it. If we ever make it if we ever take a trip to China, I'm gonna be like, Eric, can you make my dream come true?
That's so fucking funny. See,
Yeah.
I know Stan, it's overrated for you, but like you said, like it's an occasion of celebration, and I don't want to hit the ceiling, but I want to get close to it. You know what I mean?
God dang.
Like the possible ceiling.
Fair.
Okay, so can I ask you guys a really real question? And this is unscripted because I genuinely I'm very curious about this.
Yeah.
Not that our podcast is scripted.
And to answer to your question, yes, we want you to have a wedding.
Yes.
Continue.
True.
Okay, so I want to ask, when we, right, like people our age, our friends, have weddings, is it just kind of like the big celebratory life event that we are expecting to have? You know how we have like graduations from like high school and maybe university, college, and then your first job and your promotion, and then we
Right.
kind of like just like it like kind of fizzles out. And,
Dissipates.
Like
after
nothing
that, there's,
happens
like,
for many years.
Right,
Yeah,
there's no like significant life event where it's like, oh, like big celebratory event that people come together and like, woo, you did it, you know? And then this is why like people are like, marriage.
Maybe.
I think terms of marriage, yes, it's either marriage or you have a baby,
Right.
right? Yeah.
So, do you think that that's kind of like
Our
reflection of that?
graduation.
an excuse, perhaps?
Okay. I think as a guess, this is my opinion, by the way. I think as a guess, yes. But as a friend, I'm going to say no. And especially at our age, which we will not disclose. We talked about this pre-hitting record.
I'm 21.
Yeah. Season 2.
At-
yeah.
At our age,
We're season 4 years old.
if you have a wedding at our age, to me, it means that much more. Like when my friends, and like honestly, I'm so sorry, I don't even know who got married in their 20s. I know maybe 2 people and one that I'm still close with that got married in their 20s. And no slight to them, right? Like very happy for them, they're still married. But getting married in your 20s, there's kind of a question mark of like, is this a young and dumb thing? I don't know if this will last. But getting married in your 30s and you're throwing money behind it by throwing a big party, I'm like, you must really care.
You have less doubts.
You have less doubts about this person in this relationship. So I'm actually more happy and like more like there for you, and like I would celebrate you even more because I'm like, chances are you guys will probably last. And if you're getting married in your 30s, I've probably seen your relationship grow. So then I'm like, oh my God, it's finally happening. You know, like that I'm even happier for you than like some of my friends that dated for like maybe a year if they're lucky before they got married in their 20s. I'm like, you sure? Like, have you thought this through? Like, you haven't started your career yet and you're gonna marry this guy, or like you're gonna marry this girl? Like, are you sure? Like, I'm like less like, yay, I'm so there for you, you know?
I feel like though, like there are, I don't know, maybe this is just our experience, because I agree with you. Like generally, based on what you're saying, that experience is true for me. But I also know that there are lots of couples that get like, you know, married in their 20s and like they've lasted their whole lifetime because they're mature for their age, right? And I've certainly seen people who gets married in their 30s,
vice versa,
that were like this like mistake.
Yes.
You know,
but it's a parabola, like in the sense that like when you get married in your 20s, like it's like, oh, there's a bit of a risk, and then you hit your 30s and you're kind of like, you peak around like 30s and 40s. But then after the 40s, when you head towards your 50s, if you're getting married at that point, A, it might be your second marriage, or B, it's like a midlife crisis and you're marrying a 20-year-old. So like it's the expectations start dropping again. So it's a parabola.
Can we also have a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode for you?
Again, this is my opinion only.
It's so hot. This is 6.1% beer.
It is hot.
This is a lot.
I'm getting
I'm really warm. Like I have to take off my jacket.
Like you're sweating. You're worried that we're gonna get canceled.
Oh my God.
I think, sorry, just to bounce off your question, Stanley.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It is a milestone to be celebrated, and I think I somewhat see your parabola graph and your points in the plot, Addie.
There's some.
But that said, though, of course, there are outliers in that point that you're making, and I mean, I don't know, man. I haven't shot a wedding in a while, but it does feel like people are getting married way later in life.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you guys feel that too.
I mean, like in this economy,
that's what I'm saying, right? Like in our immediate circle, in our like 6 degrees of separation kind of deal, right? I feel like I don't think I've ever shot or even been into a 20-year-old, less than 25-year-old wedding in like the last like 6, 5, 7, 10 years even, you know?
Dang.
I don't think I've ever been to a wedding where the couple is less than 25.
Right?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a millennial thing though, but who knows?
Maybe.
Probably. I mean, like, who has the money to get married nowadays?
Well, hey man,
Also
like
true.
I said, I've been to, not Crazy Rich Asian, but you know, it's typically the family that have the money, right?
I guess.
For the bigger weddings, I can see that.
Yeah. It's not a couple wedding. It's a family wedding.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, again, bouncing off of my own wedding, like do you have any wedding gripes or like wedding stories where like Stan mentioned like, oh, what were some things that you argued about, right? Like, do you know of any in particular that like sticks to your mind that is like, oh, this happened a lot, especially, you know, John, in your experience, if you know? Because I think one for me that I found out afterwards because I saw it all over TikTok, because at that point I was just constantly on wedding TikTok.
Yeah.
A common problem that comes up in weddings is the guest list.
Of course, yeah.
Right? Like it's got to be the guest list. Like, who are you inviting? Although I joked about it at the beginning, having exes at your wedding, that was not our issue.
It was a non-issue, correct? Yes.
That was seriously not that was a non-issue from the get-go. But like one of the things was like managing family. Like you know, like as a couple, we know who our friends are and you know who we would invite in terms of immediate family. But then the family has an opinion. It's like, what do you mean you didn't include Uncle XYZ from a billion years ago that you haven't met since you were 6 months old? You know, like that kind of conversation came up. And I'm just like, I did not account for that, you know? Like our wedding, considering the size, I think it was like 100. Ceremony was around 130 people, but the reception was around 110 people. But like it apparently could have been like over 150 people because of all these extra aunties and uncles that apparently we should have invited. And if you don't invite one, you can't invite the entire 20 of them. And I'm just like, huh?
Okay, so extension to your question, do you think that weddings are for the couple or is the wedding for the family?
In my opinion, 99% of the time, the wedding is for the family.
Okay, but for you,
but for me,
in your opinion,
no, that is my opinion. Most of the time, it is for the family. Just in my specific situation, because of the personality that I am, I made it so that it was for me. I literally told people, no, you're not coming, or like, no, I'm not inviting them.
Wait, you told people that they couldn't come to your wedding?
Yeah, because like I had family that was like, oh, if you're not
getting married.
No, I invited my cousin, and then the cousin was like, can I bring count me, my wife, and my son? And I'm like, oh, there's gonna be no kids at the wedding. He's like, okay, then we're not gonna come. And I'm like, okay, I guess you're not coming. Like, if you think threatening me, saying that you're not coming is gonna make me change my mind, like, bro, it's my wedding. If I've decided something, like, no, wrong move, wrong person.
John, what about you?
Yeah. I think it's a very Western versus like Eastern kind of vibe. Because
I'm asking John.
I know.
Wait. In your opinion, and then explain that.
I think Western culture is very much like about the couple, and then I think a lot of Eastern, Southeast Asia are very much more about family. Obviously, there are people who are like, no, that's not true. We're Caucasian and it was about family or whatever. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, I'm not saying everybody, but I think right. You know, like typically I feel like that's what it is. And again, that's based off of my sample size of the weddings that I've attended to. Personally, I do lean more about it being for family, but that's just because I kind of vibe with Eric that way, that like I'm a people pleaser in terms of that side, you know what I mean? Like
wait, so you would bend for family?
Not okay. If I have a limited number of seats and they're like, "Hey, we should come," I'll be like, "Sorry, you can't come." Like, I'm not gonna like,
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna be like, "Okay, I'll try to make room or whatever." I'm not gonna do it. And again, if I wanted you to be in my wedding, then you would have gotten the invite. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, get it.
Because otherwise, then you know, like I'm not gonna make room. You know, like it's just
right.
It's just the way it is.
Stan, what about you?
I don't know. I have like mixed feelings about like weddings. I would love for the weddings to be about the couple.
The couple, yeah.
Truly, just because I feel like what's the point of getting married if you're just putting on a big show for family, and like that's not fun for the couple, right? Like I've seen couples at the wedding where you can definitely tell this wedding is for the family, right? It's for the parents of the bride and the groom to go do speeches and like do all of that, and it's like it's honestly less about the couple than it is about the family.
Correct.
I've seen it. And I wish I'm just like, but like if they're the ones getting married, like shouldn't they have more say?
That's the irony of it.
Yeah, like I wish it was, but I think most of the time, even in Western weddings, like it's about the family.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure Addie, you had guests because your mom wanted them to be there.
Someone wanted them to be there,
yeah, right? But you were like, you know what? If they don't show up, it's fine with me.
Like realistically, if this was up to the couple, like the entirety of the guest list would be like people their age, right?
Exactly.
And and it would be like a big party for all your friends and all of that, right? But like every single wedding I've been to, it's such a big discrepancy where like right at like literally the second dinner ends, right? Like you can tell like a set of people are gonna stand up, grab their coats, and then say bye to the couple. One set, and then the other set of people are just waiting for this set of people to leave before they start drinking and getting into it. You can tell.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, like that's such an interesting kind of like situation to be in. Yeah,
I
so
see.
I'm just so curious about kind of like what your takes were. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I know that you loved your wedding. I know that like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was,
yeah.
like you had everybody there, right? But I
Mhm.
keep thinking to myself, I'm just like, honestly, like because of the way that my brain works, I'm just like I cannot see everybody having a good time when it's mixed like
Mm.
this.
Mm, 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 mm.
And I'm just like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can have it where it's like all my friends and like my relatives are in the same place, and then like I have to appease both of them. Like that's insane.
But you
Wait,
don't.
yeah, I was gonna say, wait, what if you, because your family's in Taiwan, why don't you just, if you were to have a wedding, just have something small in Toronto and just have your friends? Like, would your family flip out on you?
Wedding though.
Well,
Why do
like,
you want a
but like,
wedding?
it's not.
Why-
It's,
why-
don't call it a wedding. Just be like, it's a
Gathering.
party
An
to,
occasion.
I just happen to also sign this paper on this day.
An occasion.
Because like I'm just thinking like because you have the benefit of not having your family actually here,
True,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you could do that and then
I-
just like go back to Taiwan and be like,
Okay, so my
"Hey."
whole thing about wedding is not about like the wedding itself, but I'm just like I don't know, like I don't know if marriage is for me. Like I'm just like
fair,
like
fair.
separate topic, like we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do next episode. But like I'm like, oh man, like wedding in itself being like I thought a lot about this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I'm gonna be like unfaithful to my partner. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna
Right.
be like whatever. But I'm just like, it's one of those things where people are like, you gotta do this. Like you should do this. You should go do this. You should go do this now. Like people are waiting for you to do this, right? Like tapping on their watch. And I'm like, the more you say it, the more I'm like, no. Like,
yeah,
why do you
yeah,
want
no,
me to
yeah,
do this?
I get
Like,
it.
for what?
I get it.
Right,
It's like falling into consumerism, except you can see it.
Mm.
Like I'm already deep into consumerism, and like I've accepted that fact, right? But like,
right.
yeah, like I'm just like, why?
Okay,
No,
fair
that's
enough.
That's so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
The part B of the question, do you think it makes a difference depending on who pays for it? Because like we're saying, I think the consensus is weddings are a large part for family.
No,
When
you
we
know
want
what?
it for the couple, does it make a difference? Like if the family's paying for it, do they have a right to say something? Or if the couple's paying for it, do they have a right to say no to the family?
Okay, difference in opinion. Okay, if the
Okay.
couple pays for it, they can do whatever the f they want. Like they can
Right.
tell your parents to be like f off. You're not coming to my wedding because
Right,
the
right, right.
couple's paying for it.
Right.
But if for example, if the family's paying for it,
Yeah.
I don't think they have like overall like master rights to your wedding. Like they don't get to be
They
like
have a lease.
yeah, no, they don't. They're not like no. This is out. Like,
They
I
don't own it, but they have a lease.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But I do think that they should have, like, they get to have input to be like,
Hmm.
let's invite, like, Uncle Kevin.
Ah.
right.
I
Yeah.
know you don't know who Uncle Kevin is,
Mm.
but we ought to invite Uncle Kevin. I think they should be able to say that if they're paying for your wedding.
They should have an input. I
They
get
should have
it.
an impact. Okay.
That's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
Like, do you not like? Do you guys feel otherwise?
Oh no, I largely agree. I am very much on the same boat as that. It's like if the couple is paying for the wedding, then it's like, God, of course, they can do whatever the heck they want. But when the family is paying for it, then suddenly the couple kind of loses full power, full control, like because then the family suddenly gets an opinion, and a fairly strong opinion, I would say, because then they're like, oh, I'm just not going to pay for it then. You
I
know?
also feel like if the family says we are gifting you this money to help pay for your wedding, then they need to butt out because then otherwise it's not a gift.
I was gonna say, what if that happens? What if all of a sudden the photo booth bus shows up and it was paid for by somebody else?
But then they're like, inside this bus,
guests.
only purple lights.
Oh my
You know
God.
what I mean? Yeah, or like inside the bus is like, oh, your aunt from like Uncle Kevin. You know?
Oh no.
You know what I mean? Like, is that okay?
No, I
I
think
mean-
in that case, like, I'd rather just not.
But it's already there. You can't not.
Oh, you mean they did it without telling you?
Yeah, you can't
I
send
would-
it away.
No, that's not okay.
Yeah,
Even
that's
as,
so not okay.
as much as nice as that is, I'm just like, nah. Like this.
They're
is,
like,
this
oh,
is not-
surprise, we heard that you wanted this. And then the family pulled together and then we hired them. And now they're here.
like, my personal anxiety would not let me. Like, I would just explode. I know.
I can see you guys are just like not blinking and you're like,
No.
You guys are like, are you fucking for real?
Get them out of here.
I was just thinking, I'm like, can I call the police on them? Like trespass.
You can't do that. Your mom wanted them there, okay? Anyway,
Yeah, no, not for me.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't do that.
that's our 1 hour mark. Does that satiate your hunger for weddings, Addie?
To talk about, I mean, this took a different direction than I had expected. But
When have any of our episodes go the way that we expected them to go?
I know, guys, you didn't follow script. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is
Yeah.
great. No,
Wait,
it's,
okay, what's the script? Let's go through it real quick. Okay,
Nothing.
let's-
Let's
talk
there's
about
no
it.
script. There's no
Speed
script.
round this. Let's speed round this. Talking points. Wait, you didn't write anything here.
I didn't. That's what I was joking. That was the joke.
That was the joke, Stanley.
No.
Anyway, did you guys finish your Bobcaygeon?
No, I have maybe like a fifth of the can left.
How do you
Brand, I
not?
never finished my beer.
Oh, well, I finished, of course.
You
And it's an
finished, eh?
IPA.
Of course,
I know. I
finished,
watched you.
guys.
I was like, ew.
When do I never not finish drinks?
True.
It's very, especially when it's beer. It's very impolite to me. It's a pet peeve. Anyway, Bobcaygeon Brewing Company Hazy IPA strong beer, 6.1%, tropical hazy juicy. Stanley.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce their names though. This is
I know
really
we're all
awkward.
like waiting for
Bobcaygeon.
someone else to say it.
Bobcaygeon. Yeah.
Okay, Bobcaygeon
Bobcaygeon.
Brewing Company, located in Peterborough, Ontario. If you're listening to this for whatever reason, wait, we should describe the can. It's a green can. It's got forest on it.
Yes.
It says strong beer.
Hazy IPA.
Yeah, they've got a. Is it a duck?
It's a loon.
It's a
loon?
loon, like on the loony
Yes.
loon kind of
Alright.
situation. Yeah.
They've got a Canadian wolfbird thing on this. And then,
Canadian wolf.
There's
yeah.
stars and
listen,
lines.
listen. If you know, you know. But yes, Bobcaygeon, if you're listening to this for whatever reason, right? And if you have more beers, we'd love to try them out. This is a great, I think, introduction IPA, right? Like this is a gateway IPA, if you will.
Hazy IPAs, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Adeline really loved it.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah, for someone who does not like IPA, famously who does
Famously.
not like IPAs.
Yeah. Infamously.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are listening to us, we would love a sponsor. We would love to be able to partner with you and try more of your beers. And if you want to do that, please feel free to reach out to us. Man, like 6.4 is really hitting me. Like
You should also stop slamming on your table.
Oh no!
My bad, Mr. Editor. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on the table. If you're listening to us and would like to partner with us, you can find us on our socials at Adeline.
At Instagram and TikTok, we are Beer Talks TO. That is BEERTALKSTO. Beer Talks TO.
Beer Talks Toronto, that is us. Now we're back to our favorite segment of the show called Peak or Cheek. And then you know, like
Yeah.
the lights just
And then the lights, and then it zooms into the host.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then the host just does like a dramatic turn.
It's
Anyway,
like a 90s game show.
basically, yeah. I've pretty much combined it all. Family Feud, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Deal or No Deal. Anyway,
Show
Stanley,
me.
it's your turn today, Stanley.
It's me.
Yes.
I've got one. This is the one that I actually wanted to do for episode 1, just because I'm so curious. And I feel like this is very
Controversial?
divisive.
Divisive.
I feel like, but we could all agree. So this is like the beauty of this game.
It could be a unanimous
It's
thing.
always a surprise.
It is.
So I would love to say peak or cheek, but no. AI chatbots. So this could be ChatGPT. This could be Gemini.
I already got an answer.
This could be whatever you want. Okay. This could be whatever platform you want. This is just generative AI chatbots. I go first, right?
Yes, you go
But I don't disclose. Okay.
Correct.
So I think that generative chatbots are peaked.
Wait, sorry. You said peaked, as in like it's only downhill from here?
No. He said peak.
No, as in like it's thumbs
It's
up.
great.
Yeah.
Cool,
yeah,
cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Addie, it's your
so Addie.
I go next?
Yes.
Yes. Because it's stealing.
Because it goes back around.
Arusol. Peak.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
You could reason. You could one sentence reasoning.
So I've been using it recently, thanks to a friend's suggestion, to plan out my baby's nap times and feed times. And it's actually been very on point. Like I'll be like, okay, baby just woke up at this time. This is how long the baby napped for. Baby fed at this time. Tell me my schedule for the day.
Yeah,
Like,
And
when
be
is she gonna fall asleep?
yeah. And then it's like, oh, at your baby's age based on the time of the last nap and when the baby
And it's
had milk.
accurate?
Yes, to the
Badass.
point where
Oh,
like yesterday, we were a little bit off, and one of her naps went a little bit longer than it should have, and then no, one of the naps was a little bit shorter than it should have been, and then the bot was like, this made her window a little bit too long, so and I was like, oh, and she just fell asleep for her nighttime, and the chatbot was like, well, the previous window was too long, and she went to bed a little late, so expect her to wake up like an hour later.
I'm reading, I'm hearing this as if because the chat's just like
Yeah,
text,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then
Yeah,
the chat goes, well,
Actually, though, like yeah, like
well,
it
you
was
know.
it predicted that she's probably gonna be fussy in an hour, and she was fussy in an hour. Like it's actually pretty good. Like
Ah.
it's like having an assistant for
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
It's kinda great.
I love that.
Honestly, to
peaked
do all
it.
the so for me it peaked. Like it
Right.
really helps me with little tedious tasks or things that I don't want to think about.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, peak.
John?
AI chatbots, easy peak.
Oh yeah, okay, tell me more.
Yeah,
Wait,
no
I didn't know
context.
you use it.
Dude, I use it so much.
Honestly, I was expecting a different answer, but yeah, tell me more.
I use it so much. I don't know if you guys know anything about injecting personalities and stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well there you go. So like you
Wait,
can
so
have-
what
Hold on, that explains nothing.
Who is your chatbot? Is he or she or they overly
depends.
affectionate?
it depends on what I need, right? Like if I need somebody to I need somebody harsher to like critique, like I don't know, like an application, like a cover letter, for example. You know, you could use that one. Just like
Right.
I don't need the sugar coating or whatever, like etc. etc.
Yeah.
If you need something more, like if you're feeling a little, down, and like
Be
you know.
supportive.
Yeah, be more supportive. I don't Stan. You're looking at me like it's heading that direction. It's not. Okay, I'm saying like
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either. Anyway, in terms of
what direction are you saying?
I'm just talking about like the helpful direction. Now, given it, I think it's peak in the way that I use it and the way that I interact with it, and I don't just kind of absorb what it tells me, and I actually click on the source me, bro. Like this and that, for example.
Okay.
Like just today, actually, I was checking the salary range of how much it changed for my field.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised at how much higher it is, especially Toronto-based, compared to when I started. I was like, oh, well, that makes
Okay,
sense, right? Although it's only been a couple of years, I didn't think it would spike that high, but
Yeah.
lo and
But
behold,
it did.
here we are. Exactly.
I see.
Well, yeah. In any case, I think it's peak. It's very useful in many ways if you're interacting with it and using it properly. Stanley.
Okay, so like our general consensus is peak.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Unanimously, it's peak. Yeah.
This is not surprising to me, but I did expect John to give a different answer, and that's what I'm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was full on expecting because honestly because AI chatbots I'm just gonna use like GPT as like a general example,
Yes.
Right.
Like I feel like something like that is so mainstream that John's just like, yo, like this is too cool for me. Like
I don't use ChatGPT.
Yeah, like I don't use ChatGPT. Like think for yourself. Like this is literally like words that I hear him saying.
Oh, no, no.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't use ChatGPT, actually.
You use Gemini. I know. Everybody knows.
I don't just use Gemini either.
Yeah, I know. When you click on the source, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Anyways, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, so like I was expecting a different answer from John. So the reason why I think it's peak is because I use it for various reasons. I use it for work. I use it for my personal life. I use it to like, plan trips. Did you guys know that in 2025, so this is only ChatGPT, I don't know about other chatbots, but only ChatGPT, they released the stats of what people use GPT for.
Oh.
And then they said that, and again, like this is from a researcher, so like quote him, not me on this.
Yeah.
It checks out because certainly I fall into the category. The most widely used use case for ChatGPT is personal therapy.
What?
Yeah, so literally people are like going to it and telling them like, hey, here's my problem.
Yeah.
Or, like this is how I feel about it. I'm infuriated, I'm sad, I'm depressed. And then because of the way that the algorithm works, it is very factual because like machines don't know feelings, right?
Yes.
They're just like, oh, they can interpret feelings, but they're like, this is in fact actually what's happening to you, right? So then it's very able to like logically detect like, hey, here are like the what's actually happening on a factual basis for you, and then be able to dissect that down for you extremely well. And then this is kind of like a surprise use case, because of the fact that it is able to distinguish facts from feelings so well, right? And then so they published the study and then actually went on then to say like, hey, like, are we moving away from like getting validation online from our friends, like our social media ages, to getting like affection and validation from these chatbots? So anyway, that was like a whole thing. But in general, like I did find, so I used that for also that example as well. Like 2025 was, to say the least, a trying year for me. And then so like I found that throughout the year it was able to identify like, hey Stan, like literally like some of the blurbs it tells me, it's like, hey Stan, here are your patterns, right? This is why it's happening. And then as I'm reading it, I'm like, oh shit, it's correct. And then I really had to stop and think to myself, I'm like, okay, am I exhibiting these factors and am I exhibiting these patterns, and then be able to correct it myself, right? And then beyond that, obviously, it is great for consolidating. It is great for researching. It is great for Addie, like you said, doing tedious tasks. And it has made my own personal productivity
higher,
skyrocket. So I think generally it is peak. However, that being said, you can't trust everything it tells
That's a
you.
huge asterisk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge, right?
Huge asterisk.
For generally people listening, you can't trust everything it tells you. You, in fact, if you ask it questions, you need to be able to fact check it, right? Even when you ask it to do simple math, right? Like sometimes it does hallucinate, and that's literally the technical term for it. It does hallucinate, and then it will insert random numbers in there, and you're like, where did this number come from? And then they're like, you're right, I made up that number based on what we had talked about earlier. I'm like, don't do that.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So like, there's definitely, I think, advancements that still to be had. There's definitely been misuses of GPT and also general chatbots. So like, lots of things to be careful about. I think we're stepping into a new age of technology and the use of technology. But I do think that as humanity progresses, this is getting very existential. As humanity progresses, I think ChatGPT, generally chatbots in general, are peaked.
LLMs.
Yes, LLMs. Large language learning models.
Correct. Unanimously, Beer Talks Toronto thinks LLMs are peak.
That's great. I really thought that this was not going to be this, but I'm really happy it is.
Sorry, go ahead, Eds.
Oh no, sorry. I was just saying, I figured you and I would be aligned, so 2v1 would have won for sure.
You're right, no, right. But like, I'm surprised it's a unanimous vote.
Not unanimously.
Yeah.
Jon Stewart has a podcast, The Weekly Show with Jon Stewart.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys know. He spoke with the Godfather of AI. It's an hour and 38 minutes long. It's a very good, like, for old people to understand how the whole thing works. Like, they really break it down to like, so that's how that works. Because like, to us, you know, it's still kind of a lot of mysteries, but it's a very good listen. I know the records are last season, but if you really want to learn more about that. Anyway, that's us. We are way over time, as per usual. Actually, we're not. This is exactly the time that I would plan is to end. That's Beer Talks Toronto. We'll see you guys.
It's as if we planned it.
Yeah, I did. We'll see you guys again next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.